Gentlemen, ladies, Sandamtod here. Been a few minutes since I did a video. I'm trying to throw this one up real quick before I go to work, so it's going to be abridged, so I'm not going to ramble too much. But over the past couple weeks, I don't know. You go through phases, I'm sure everybody does, where you're really into something and you're not so into it. And I kind of go through phases with collecting, especially if I'm not finding anything that I really, want to collect. And so the past couple of weeks, I haven't really bought much. I did go to the pawn shop one time and picked up 2 games, and then I ordered one on a recommendation from somebody else, because I was into these Japanese games lately, or whatever, with the chicks and the anime style and everything, and he recommended this other one, and I think it's by the same game company, or in the same universe as one of the other ones. So, anyway, the one that I ordered off Amazon that goes along with the Senran Kagura's and the Onichonobara or whatever is this Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter. And I stuck this in. I haven't played it. I stuck it in and watched the intro. Like I said, I haven't really felt like playing anything, and it's because I haven't had a lot of time over the past week or two. But this was brand new when I bought it. I think it was like around 20, maybe 18 bucks. So I picked that up, and then Saturday, I think it was, I wanted to go out. I didn't have any place in mind, but I wanted to go out and get some fresh air, So I was out and about, and I was like, oh, I'll go by the family store thrift store, and I went in there, and they didn't have anything. Lately, they haven't had any kind of real hardware. They had those Xbox at one time, but other than that, I haven't really seen any hardware in there. And then they did have a tub of games, like a little basket, and the prices that they had listed there were like reasonable. It was like $3 for PS2, PS3 titles. PS3 and 360 titles were like $3, I think, and then the PlayStation 1 games were only like $1.50. It kind of ranged in that $1 to $4 mark, but when I looked down in the basket, just from what I could see, all I saw was Call of Duty and a couple sports games. And, I mean, granted, I could only see 2 or 3 games in the basket because there was other stuff on top of it, but I just didn't feel like having them come over to go through it. But I might have missed out on something, I don't know. I went back and kind of looked around. I've been trying to maybe snag another VCR since I had so many problems with my one getting it up and running again, since I hadn't ran it in a while. And I'm like, oh, I only have one VCR. Maybe I ought to buy a backup VCR. So I was looking for one, but they didn't have any. They had some Wii Fit boards and stuff like that. A couple Guitar Hero guitars. You don't see the Guitar Hero guitars quite as much anymore, but those Wii Fit boards are all over the place. And then after that, I left. I didn't buy anything there, and I come out, and this guy parked next to me had this big old dog in the passenger seat. He was curled up down in the wheel, down in the floor space where you put your feet, when you get in the car. And when I walked up next to the car, he jumped up. He didn't bark at me, but he jumped up and was like right in the window. Had a bandana tied around his neck. He was like all happy, and I'm like, sorry, dude, I can't pet you. The windows not. The windows were rolled down some, and I mean it was only like 50 or it might have been like 60 degrees. The dog was fine. It wasn't like it was in any kind of mortal, peril for being in a car. It's not hot enough for that just yet. So when I left there, I was like, well, I could go to that new place, but I had just been there not too long ago, and I didn't think that they'd really have anything that would jump out at me again, within a week or two's time frame. And then resell, I told you the last 2 or 3 times I've been there, I just didn't find anything. I looked through a lot of stuff, but didn't see anything. So I was like, well, I guess I'll go by my pawn shop. They usually don't fail me, and they had some games there. And I looked at the PS4 stuff, nothing really great. And the couple that I did see, I either thought were overpriced or the cases were really torn up, and I was just like, forget it. And then I went around to the other side, and I think it's, I don't know, they had a price thing there too, but I really wasn't paying attention. But they had some GameCube games, not a lot, but like 6 or 7 GameCube games, and some PS3 titles, and they actually had some regular Xbox titles, but I already had most of them that I wanted, and the other ones just sucked. And then I saw these two, so I grabbed and took them up to the counter. I didn't know what I was going to pay, but they sold them to me for $2.50 a piece. And it's funny because I just talked about not really buying sports games, but I said in generation. But I saw this, and immediately when I saw the cover, I knew this was the game I was talking about in the video, except I had it for the PS2. This one's for the GameCube, but I went ahead and picked up this golf game, this Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06. Now, this is the one that I really liked. It was a really good game. You can play like a whole a whole golfing season and stuff. I really dug it. It doesn't have the instructions. It's got like one of those precaution guides in it and the disc. No instructions, but I picked that up. And then I saw this, and I bought this on a wing and a prayer because I've bought a bunch of titles for this series, and I've never played any of them. And I was going to dig them out and show you, but I have at least 5 other ones of these in the series, so I didn't know if I had this one or not. But it was complete, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's a... it says exclusive content, but it's not exclusive to the system, but it's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now, I know a lot of you dig Assassin's Creed. Evidently, it's got a huge following because there's a lot of them. But I just never... I tried playing the first one, and somebody said maybe I should skip ahead to like the second or third one and play it. But when I got home, I checked to see what I had, and I didn't have that one. So now I have like 6 Assassin's Creed games, and I don't really play them, so... Anywho, one of these days we'll do the PS3 collection, and you can see all of them in their glory. But, sorry this is kind of rushed. I gotta go, because I gotta get on the road to head to work. I didn't want to film another car video, and I didn't want to not get another video up. So, you know, let me know if you've played the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, if it's any good, or Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter. I don't know if most of you have played Tiger Woods 06, but if you like a golf game, Tiger Woods were some of the better ones back in the day. This one, like I said, you can make your own character and play it through a season, or you can pick one of the main characters. You unlock different golfers as you did certain things, and that type of deal. So, anywho, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for coming by. We'll try to get something up more in depth here in the near future, and enjoy your day. I'm shutting her down. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Goodbye now. Talk to you later. Bye.